outskirts of Nairobi, Kenya, 4 young leaders, Chris, Dan, David, and Carrie, are changing the world. 6 years ago, in the slum of Huruma, motivated by a desire to serve their community and respond to God's calling, they started a small tutoring program to assist a few poverty-stricken orphans. That program is now known as the Furaha Community Center and has grown to assist 550 orphans. They run a successful primary school, extend microloans to orphan guardians, provide a healthcare clinic for those afflicted with HIV and other diseases, and they keep vigilant watch over the orphans' home life and needs. And they're not done. Most recently, many tiny bellies that had once gone without food for days now receive 1 meal a day in school through their recently launched feeding program. With the help of continued resources and God's guidance, their goal is to provide safe homes for boys and girls who are vulnerable and at risk to abuse, to expand their educational facilities to accommodate higher grade levels, and to eventually become self-sustaining. In one word, they provide hope, so that orphans like Moses, Bromwell, Pauline, Jemima, and Patrick can feel the love of family and truly dream about what they want to be when they grow up. They don't walk as if they're walking through open sewer streets, congested with sheet metal shacks, with no electricity and no clean running water. They walk ever grateful, always prayerful, as if God is with them, because He is. They walk as if they're walking on holy ground.
This is Pauline.
My name is Pauline Bone.
Pauline Bone. Pauline Bone is 10 years old. She's studying at Furaha Community Center. She's in class 3. And she's a total orphan. She's staying with her grandmom. So here is the place.
Pauline lives in one small room with her grandmother and sister Diana.
So here is the Pauline and the sister Diana. And the grandmother.
Her grandmother used to sell necklaces, but after the post-election violence in January 2008, she lost many customers and does casual labor to make ends meet.
She can't afford to have meals. Even to have 1 meal a day is a problem to Pauline's Bone. So this is their bathroom.
Before Pauline heads off to school, she washes her face in a faucet shared by the whole floor of the building down the hall from their room.
They are searching for shoes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Pauline puts on her uniform and finds their shoes by candlelight.
Okay, you got it? Okay, Pauline. I want you to walk to school like you would normally walk to school.
Classes began at 7 a.m. at the Furaha Community Center. On her way to school, Pauline explains that math and CRE, Christian Religious Education, are her favorite subjects.
Math and CRE.
What's CRE?
The name of God.
In the name of God. Huh?
Our focus was to make these orphans get education, because education is the key to life, is the key to many things.
Education is the key to these orphans realizing their dreams, and education is one of the 4 key departments that the leaders of Furaha Community Center direct. David is the Director of Education this year.
Furaha, we have different programs and activities that run in our center. Under Education Department, we have the primary school and the library falling under that department.
Do you talk when the teacher talks?
Yes.
You do? No. You don't talk to your friend?
No.
Under the Education Department, Furaha operates a primary school from nursery through Class 5, Class 5 accommodating 12 to 13-year-olds. Though the orphans have the option of attending public schools, they often do not, due to fees. The Kenya government states that public schools are free, but primary school costs about $166 per year, plus the cost of mandatory uniforms and books, and secondary school costs twice as much. This is not an option for a guardian barely able to make rent and provide food every few days. The Furaha Community Center has reached maximum capacity with 400 students at their current location, and with sponsorship they assist 150 orphans attending public schools.
Our school at the moment can only accommodate a certain number of kids. Now we need to create room for more.
David expressed that one of their immediate educational goals is to expand to include class 6 through 8 to fully prepare students for their secondary education, and to also include vocational training. For many, their dreams of becoming a pilot, teacher, doctor, or mechanical engineer are waiting at the door of the University of Nairobi just 2 miles away. In time, for those that show great promise, scholarships can be considered. For others, vocational training and life skills will better equip them in a city with 50% unemployment, where many fall victim to gangs and commercial sex work. David, now 26 and the firstborn of 5, is no stranger to the challenges of school fees and achieving a higher education.
I had to drop out.
David had to drop out of a medical program in 2001. He and his family were unable to continue to pay the tuition.
I had to drop out and drop my studies at that level.
But eventually he returned in 2002 to take some business classes. He felt that God tested and molded him to ultimately choose to serve his community.
People here and there in the community, Lord, open our eyes, Lord. Put down some love in us and some care in us, Almighty Jesus.
The challenging part is having all of them looking up on us for guidance and for some resources that we know are limited, and just to put an inspiration in their heart but not lie to them, that makes it hard, because you have to inspire them with assurance that whatever you're saying, whatever you're dreaming of and hoping, you believe is what will be coming up in future.